On today's video, we're going to tell you all about 6 great cities around the Raleigh, North Carolina area where you can still buy a home for around $300,000. Hello everyone, this is Chris Morton, real estate broker with the Morton Bradbury Real Estate Group. And one of the major complaints we get about Raleigh, North Carolina is home prices are just way too expensive. Prices keep going up and up and up. Well, good news, there are still some areas where you can buy a home for around $300,000. We're going to tell you all about 6 of them right now, starting with Sanford, North Carolina. Median home resale price currently in Sanford is coming in at $291,000. New construction is coming in at $356,500. And by the way, the percentage of resale homes in Sanford is 76%, which means, of course, new construction is coming in at 24% of all home sales. It's only 43 minutes to get from Sanford to Raleigh and only 44 minutes to get from Sanford to Research Triangle Park. And so what does Sanford feel like? Well, it's a very nice small town, has a really cute downtown. It can feel a little bit isolated away from the rest of the Raleigh area, but things are moving in that direction. So it's likely that very soon Sanford will feel like just a quick hop, skip, and a jump into downtown Raleigh. And so with all that growth that's going on, a lot of people that work in both the Triangle and in nearby Fayetteville, North Carolina, live in Sanford. And so points of interest in Sanford include VinFast, which is the electric car company that's setting up operations in Sanford and bringing up to 7,500 jobs with them. Also in Sanford is the White Plains Nature Preserve, the Old Gillum Mill Park, the Sand Lee Park, and the Temple Theater. Next up is Angier, North Carolina. And just like Sanford, a lot of construction is headed in that Angier direction. Lots of people are starting to move out to Angier because, again, has really good prices. Median home price currently for a resale home in Angier is coming in at $310,000. For a new construction home, median home prices are coming in at $379,700. The percent of resale homes currently being sold in Angier is coming in at 42%, and new construction homes are coming in at 58%. Again, as I said, there's a lot of new construction going on out there, and so those are borne out in these numbers we're giving you. Driving from Angier to Raleigh is only going to take you about 37 minutes, and driving from Angier to Research Triangle Park is going to take you about 51 minutes. So what does Angier feel like? Well, just like Sanford, it has a small town feel, has a very nice small downtown. Again, Angier is very much up and coming, so expect lots of growth, lots of changes to happen in the future. As far as points of interest go, Angier hosts the Crepe Myrtle Festival, which attracts about 20,000 people to Angier every single year. The town calls itself the Town of Crepe Myrtles. Beyond that is the Jack Marley Park, Gregory Vineyards, which produces wine, the Angier Recreation Park, and the Brick and Mortar Grill, which is located in downtown Angier. Next up, we have Smithfield, North Carolina, where the median home price for a resale home is coming in at $269,500. Median home price for new construction is coming in at about $378,000 currently in Smithfield. 60% of all the homes currently being sold are resale homes. So therefore, if I get my calculator out, that would mean 40% of all homes being sold currently are new construction homes in Smithfield. A drive to Raleigh from Smithfield takes you about 37 minutes, and a drive to Research Triangle Park is going to take you about 48 minutes. So what does the city feel like? Well, again, broken record, just like Sanford and Angier, Smithfield has a very nice small town feel, very cute little downtown. Another interesting fact, Smithfield is pretty much attached at the hip to Selma, North Carolina, very similar to the way Fuquay Varina is sort of attached together. So know that you sort of are getting 2 cities for the price of 1. Points of interest in Smithfield, Carolina Premium Outlets are there. So for any deal hunters out there for clothes or whatnot, you've got that in Smithfield. The Ava Gardner Museum is there. Famous actress Ava Gardner is from the Smithfield area. So there's a great museum about her and for her there. Smithfield Community Park is also in Smithfield, as well as the Noose Little Theater. As far as points of interest that are related around food, there's the Gilded Pear Brew House, which is a coffee bar. For Southern barbecue, there's Soda Sopa. Simple Twist is a nice restaurant in Smithfield. Bernie's Sweets and More is a bakery in Smithfield. And Double Barley Brewing is, of course, a brewery in Smithfield. So lots of stuff to do in the Smithfield area. Next up, we have Selma, North Carolina. We've already touched on Selma a little bit when we were talking about Smithfield, but before we get into all that, if you're finding these videos helpful, we'd love to help you buy or sell your next home. Scan the QR code on the screen and we can help you get things started, or you can click on the link in the description below. So the median home price for a resale home in Selma, North Carolina is coming in at $249,500. Median home price for new construction home coming in at $322,000. 44% of the homes currently being sold in Selma are resale homes, and 56% of the homes are new construction homes. A drive from Selma to Raleigh is only about 37 minutes, and a drive to Research Triangle Park from Selma is about 48 minutes. And so what is Selma, North Carolina like? Well, we've already touched on it a little bit. It's pretty much tied at the hip with Smithfield, North Carolina, which is a little bit of a larger town. They're attached pretty close to each other, small town feel, small town, downtown, all of that sort of thing that a lot of people are looking for. Selma definitely has it. As far as points of interest in Selma, well, the first point of interest is you're super close to Smithfield, so everything that you can buy, eat, shop, etc. in Smithfield, you can get in Selma with a really quick drive. But speaking just strictly of Selma, Dwayne's Garden Shop is there. It's a humongous garden shop and place to buy fountains. In fact, I bought a fountain there for one of my homes in the past. Amazing facility. Definitely worth anyone anywhere in the Triangle to go to Dwayne's to look for pots and fountains and all that sort of thing, especially if you live in Selma or Smithfield. Definitely a good positive for you. And there's a small local produce market in Selma that's pretty well known called Crook Row Produce. So there's that in Selma. Next up, we have Lillington, North Carolina, where the median home price for a resale home is currently sitting at $280,000. Median home price for new construction home is sitting at about $386,000. 68% of all homes currently sold in Lillington are resale homes, and 32% of all homes in Lillington are new construction homes. Although I must say, lots of new construction is happening out in Lillington, so we certainly expect that number to go up in the future. It's about a 49-minute drive into Raleigh from Lillington, and a 54-minute drive from Lilington to Research Triangle Park. So what does Lillington feel like? Well, it's halfway between Raleigh and Fayetteville, so super convenient to both. Again, small town feel, small town downtown, that sort of thing. But again, very much up and coming in that a lot of new construction is happening in Lillington. Points of interest in Lillington include the Raven Rock State Park, the Cape Fear River Adventures, the Butcher's Table, and Bellew Wood Brewing Company. Next up, we have Benson, North Carolina, where the median home price for a resale home is currently sitting at $307,000. And median home price for new construction home in Benson is coming in at about $386,000. 57% of the homes currently sold in Benson are resale homes, and 43% of homes currently sold in Benson are new construction homes. It's about a 37-minute drive from Benson into Raleigh, and about a 47-minute drive from Benson into the Research Triangle Park. So what does Benson feel like? Well, again, broken record, very much small town feel. One of the unique things about Benson, though, is it's sitting pretty much on Interstate 40, so pretty easy access to not only into Raleigh or into Wilmington or really any of that southeastern quadrant of the Triangle, but again, super easy to get to a lot of other places in the area like Clayton, for example. Points of interest in Benson include Tucker Lake Recreation Area, the Fainting Goat Brewing Company, the Benson Dog Park, the Broad Slab Distillery, the Carolina High Hot Air Balloon Company, and the Galat Motorsport Park. So those are 6 towns and cities around the Raleigh area where you can still buy a home for around $300,000. If you're considering a move either into or out of the Raleigh area, my real estate team and I would be happy to be your real estate agents of choice. You can email us at hello@mortonbradbury.com. Give us a call on the number below or click on the link in the description. We'll be happy to help you out and get things started. Check out this video. We think you're really going to like this one as well. Like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.